Hey, what's up everybody? IntoWeapons back again with you. Wanted to do a quick video on the replacement of the filament bulbs in my tail lights of my 2007 Lincoln MKZ to LED replacements. And my particular car is made up of a number of 194, 194 bulbs in the back. I believe there's 8 on each side. And these are pretty easy bulbs to come by. They're pretty cheap as well. I got a pack of 10 for $2 from AliExpress. I'm sure they're available from a number of retailers. If you go to an AutoZone, they want $15 for 2 of these. I purchased 2 of those and tried them out, and to tell you the truth, I think these cheaper ones that I'm getting from AliExpress, from China essentially, have a better white, and they are a little bit brighter as well. So I think these are a better bet, even though they are the cheaper ones. So they look exactly the same, they just don't have the packaging, obviously. So these are white ones, and I originally had these in the tail lights, and when I replaced them, the filament lights that came out, they essentially had kind of a yellow hue to them. So I gave the tail lights a red. And a red color. When I put in these white LED replacements, it turned the taillights more to an orange color. I really wasn't happy with that. So what I did is I ordered some yellow ones and some red ones, and they do come in, I think, 8 or 9 different colors, and you can pretty much do whatever you want. Obviously, these are taillights, so you want them to be red. I didn't know if the yellow with the red lens was going to be suitable or if that would look good, so I bought some reds as well just to see what that would look like with the red lens, not knowing really what to go with. So I had white, red, and yellow. And I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what those look like within the tail light. Now, essentially what I do is I pop the rear off, and hopefully I got enough light here for you guys. In fact, I'll turn on my headlamp here and see if that helps out a little bit. But essentially I take off the rear backing here. It's a number of panel clips. I went to Harbor Freight and bought one of these little tool kits here, which really works well. You can kind of get in there and pull out those clips really easily. Otherwise, you can make a makeshift tool, which is the same thing I did, out of a fork. And this worked pretty well until I got those tools, but essentially bend the middle part. Let's see if I can get this guy out here for you. Essentially bend that middle part so you can get that into the clip, and then just it gives you a little bit of leverage to pull those out. It's not the best ideal for a tool, but it definitely works, that's for sure. But to get through there then is just to take off that panel, and then it exposes you to the the taillights themselves. You always want to turn in a counterclockwise method, so they seal in if you turn them clockwise, and to release them you turn them counterclockwise. You go ahead and pull them out. There is a seal. You want to be a little bit more careful with the filament lights. You don't want to touch them or anything like that, which is why I'm kind of wearing gloves, but I typically do that anyway with any of these types of lights. You want to be careful you're not brushing it up or bumping against things, just to kind of keep it in good condition. You pull it out, you put the new one in, test the polarity just by turning on the power, seeing if it turns on. If it doesn't turn on, flip the bulb around. With these LEDs, there is a polarity thing that you have to watch for, so before buttoning up the whole back end, test them before you do that, otherwise you might have a bunch of work going back in there and pulling everything apart. So and that's pretty simple. You just go ahead and replace them in there like that, put them back in, try to find the correct spot. They're going to be a little bit tight because they're going into a gasket. They want to stay sealed in there, and then you just go ahead and turn it clockwise to seal it in there. Now, to give you an idea of kind of what it looks like here, I actually have a number of different bulbs in the taillight here, and I want to give you a difference, or a view of the difference here. So down here we have what I replaced was the white bulb in there, and as you can see, it kind of gives it more of an orange hue, and I'm hoping the camera kind of picks up the differences of the color here. It's more of an orange hue. This would be the yellow bulb, and you can see it definitely has more of a yellow shade to it, so that probably won't work. This was, again, the original white bulb that I had in there, and not really what I wanted, kind of more of an orange color. Oops, and I kind of close on me there and light her back up. And then over on the very top right, we have the red, which is I think what I'm going to go with here. The red LED seems to work really well, even though it's a red lens. It's not too dark or anything like that. Gives it a real nice deep red color, which matches the already stock OEM LEDs on this side, which make up the brake light essentially. When I touch the brakes, these light up really bright. So that's what I'll end up doing. I'm going to go swap these out. It's really simple, again, just to pull off that panel, pop them out, put new ones in. Very, very simple, guys. A really cool upgrade. It looks a lot better than the filament LEDs. I should say filament lights that were in there before. I don't have an example of that, unfortunately. I'm not going to put one in there, but you can rest assured it definitely looks a lot better than the filament bulbs. It'll last a lot longer. They're brighter. It's got a cleaner light. So overall, really cool. If you have any questions, let me know, guys. Otherwise, I hope this helps you out if you're looking to do this on your car. Otherwise, until next time, take her easy.